Yeah, to start it off, I guess back.
And no more stinky boots.
You saw in the video, I drilled 2 holes through the floor. That's because I ended up hitting metal on the first one. Did the biscuits quit popping as loud, or did we just get older? This isn't something I've ever done, so we're gonna learn how to do this together. Basically what happened was I didn't build it the way that I should have.
Baby, don't you understand that we only get one life? I wanna make it count, honey. Come on now and take my hand.
Last week we tackled everything in our kitchen. This week we are tackling everything in our living room. These are just little changes, and then the biggest one is going to be putting all of our air conditioning lines inside the wall. So right now they're just hanging outside of the house. It's honestly not the cutest. Putting them in the wall will clean it up a lot, and then it'll be cute again. Before we do that though, we do have a few things that we're going to do in our living room. So
To start it off, I guess back to the last video, our cabinets were different than we planned on. When I originally measured out for our cabinets, I planned on them stopping about right here and then having an overhang like a countertop so we could have kind of like a breakfast bar area, I guess you could say. So this outlet was actually supposed to be like right at the edge of the cabinets underneath the countertop, and then our cabinets were way bigger than we anticipated. We're gonna go ahead and relocate that outlet from this stud over to here, and that should fix our issue.
now he can put his boot dryer right here, plug it in, which we'll do after drywall because it's easier that way, and then pop his boots on. And no more stinky boots.
The next thing we're gonna do is add an outlet and blocking for our projector. First we gotta make sure we put it all in the right spot. This will just give us a lot more room to play with whenever we actually install the projector. That way we don't have to worry about getting it exactly on the stud.
Okay, so we moved that into the boot dryer. projector's done. What's next?
I want to run an independent outlet for the water pump, so it's not on the outdoor circuit. The next thing we're going to do is run an independent wire for our water pump or our well pump that's outside. Right now it's just connected to our outdoor circuit, so all of the outlets outside are on that outdoor circuit. I want to run a line specifically just for the water pump. I'm sure you saw in the video I drilled 2 holes through the floor. That's because I ended up hitting metal on the first one. We'll just end up backfilling the first hole. We measured it all the way down to the breaker box and made sure we had plenty of extra room for going down the wall and things like that. So now I'm just going to coil it all up and set it on the other side of the wall, and then we'll finish it out whenever we do the bedroom. Now that's ready for a box.
Since my current kitchen is out of commission, I'm going to be making chicken and dumplings in the Instant Pot. This is a super easy recipe. Everything is pretty much pre-made. Just throw it in, turn it on, and you're good to go. First thing, pre-made rotisserie chicken, or I guess just the rotisserie chicken that you pick up at like Walmart. I think I got this one at Schnucks. Nope, this one came from Walmart. To my rotisserie chicken, I'm going to add a cream of can of mushroom and a can of cream of chicken. My veggies have definitely seen better days, but nothing goes to waste, so we're gonna add them in. I have just a little bit of celery, some carrots, and green onion. Not a lot, just what I had in the fridge. We haven't really got groceries since we've been doing this whole remodel thing. Just what needs to be eaten. Several glugs of chicken broth. We're gonna do our basic seasonings and then pop this on saute. Also, this is like the most informal cooking I've ever done because, I mean, things are just chaotic around here. Onion powder, garlic powder, a little salt, and some pepper. Give it a good mix, kind of see where we're at. Add some more chicken broth. I'm gonna be using just pre-made biscuits. I know some of y'all are probably gonna cringe at this dumpling recipe, but at the same time, I want it quick, fast, and in a hurry. You could probably saute your veggies in a little bit of butter if you want more flavor.
Dang, you're using all my breakfast biscuits?
No, I bought 2 more packs.
Oh, okay. I always have to have biscuits on deck in case I make breakfast because I'm not going to go through all the trouble of making biscuits from scratch and making pancakes from scratch.
I know.
And making eggs and all that stuff, so.
I knew I was going to make this, so I put them in our pickup order. But you're just going to take pre-made biscuits, or if you want to make biscuits, go ahead and do that. put them in 4s. Cody likes his a little bit bigger. If you want them smaller, then you could definitely make them smaller. Do you want them bigger than that?
No, I think that'll be like perfect size.
Okay.
That's my favorite part.
Me too. It used to get me as a kid. It would scare me. I made my mom do it.
Yeah, is that one of those things? Did the biscuits quit popping as loud, or did we just get older? Because I feel like they used to be a lot louder. Yeah.
That was nice.
Like where it would almost scare you a little bit.
I turned it off. We're gonna put the lid on, seal it, and then pressure cook it for about 7 minutes. So you're gonna turn this all the way down to 7. I used to love using my Instant Pot. I used it all the time, but whenever we moved into this house, we didn't have a huge battery or solar setup, and so Cody didn't really like me using it because it would really drain the batteries, and we don't really like running our generator. Well, since we have updated our solar, updated our battery setup, I can now use this thing again. So we popped it out of storage, and it definitely helps in times like these where I don't really have a kitchen, but we definitely want a home cooked meal and we want to stop eating fast food. So very excited I get to utilize this thing. And what's great is it's not going to pull a ton of power. We don't have to turn on our generator, and I know that my house isn't going to die. So win-win all around. And then to go with the dumplings, I did just a little bit of frozen green beans, some lunch meat, broth, and a little bit of butter, salt and pepper. Warm that up in the microwave, and we have dinner. Originally, we were really scared that Salem was going to attack the ducks, and we were super watchful, but this feud has been going on for quite a while now, and it is very safe to say that Salem is terrified of the ducks. They scare him, they intimidate him, especially when they fly. He's gone.
We're going to be pumping down the mini split, which means we're going to take all the refrigerant out of the lines in the inside unit and put it in the outside unit. That way we can disconnect everything, reroute our lines, and then hook it all back up and get it working again.
About a month ago, we were working outside, and I was kind of showing y'all the lines and just how it just was not very aesthetically pleasing. Having them inside the house will clean everything up a whole bunch.
Also should help it work just a little bit better too by keeping those lines inside the wall rather than outside in the heat. They should be a little bit better insulated, so it should be able to stay a lot colder and work more efficiently. Like I said, we're going to be pumping the mini split down, which means we're going to be taking all the refrigerant out of the lines in the inside unit and forcing them into this outside unit, so that way we can disconnect the lines, be able to move them, and not lose any of our refrigerant. While I am certified to work on air conditioners and I've done a lot of AC work before, this isn't something I've ever done, so we're going to learn how to do this together. First, we're going to start by removing our access cover. That way we can get access to our fittings. Take off the cap for our access port. Now that we have access to our service ports, we're going to go ahead and connect our low side line to the large line. So now that we have the AC running at full blast, we're gonna go ahead and shut off our high pressure line, which is our small line. Our low pressure is slowly dropping, so once it gets to 0, then we're gonna close the low pressure line and pull the power.
Aww.
Sorry, I had to be quick. And that's it.
He pulled the power.
Yeah, we pulled out the fuse. But that's it. Sorry, I know that happened pretty quick, but after I shut the low side line off, I just pulled the fuse out of the AC disconnect switch, which most AC systems should have a disconnect right next to the outside unit. You just pull that on out and then your power's off. We're below 0, so now we can go ahead and disconnect everything without having to worry about losing any refrigerant. Now we're going to start disconnecting the indoor unit. And a great way to tell if you did the pump down procedure correctly and make sure there's no refrigerant left in the lines is when you pop this off, you don't hear or see anything. Disclaimer, there's mud all over the door from the dogs, and this is all weld splatter, not mold, so don't come at us in the comments. I promise it's not mold.
Yeah, we did things relatively out of order, so Cody had to do a lot of welding after framing and spray foam were already up in a lot of areas whenever we first built the house.
See, I just welded so many things for so long, I got so burnt out on it. Like, there was so much welding that went involved in this process. So I just took a break for a while. But anyway, let's get back to it. We're gonna continue by drilling holes for our condenser drain. Well, I pulled out some insulation, so I think we hit our mark. Could you please fetch me the shop vac, dear?
Yes, I will fetch you, not back, honey.
Thank you, my love.
What happened?
Yeah, so I decided to redo this header above the sliding door right here. Basically what happened was I didn't build it the way that I should have because I thought, well, the walls support the roof, so I don't really need to overbuild the header to be able to support the roof, but then I didn't even think about the fact that it still supports the drywall and the ceiling. So it wasn't sagging before or anything like that, but I'm sure it's going to over time. While I already have the AC out and all that, I'm just gonna go ahead and reinforce it really quick. But I also realized that I forgot to buy PVC glue for the evaporator drain.
So it looks like we're gonna have to do a material run, unfortunately. I hate leaving videos like this, but sometimes that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah, but this is gonna be the last thing for finishing up the living room.
And then we can put the drywall back up. I think there's a few other things we have to do, like put insulation back in. People ask if we're gonna put fiberglass back in. We are gonna put the fiberglass back in. And then we're also going to mud and tape it and seal it and paint it and do all of the things. So it's not going to end, unfortunately. We do wanna fix this first before it's too late because, you know, better late than never, but.
Yeah, if I'm gonna do it, now's the time.
Yep, so. All right, I have something fun, hold on. So our friends over at The Life in Pines, Jenna and Ted, sent us a package. They have a beautiful channel, y'all. I love the way that Jenna edits personally. She creates these beautiful videos. They are remodeling a home, so please go check out their channel. I will leave all their information right here. But let's open it up, I'm so excited. Cody and Summer. We hope you both enjoy your Minnesota care package. These are a few of our favorites from the area. The honey is from our bees. Keep up the great work on your homestead. Oh, they are so sweet. Yes, honey, I love it. Right on top, we have some coffee. Yay! Cody and I love coffee. We love trying different brands. We are coffee connoisseurs, so I'm very excited about this. We will be using this in the morning. Wild rice. Oh, that's so cool. Look, it has a duck on it, babe. That's so cute. I'm so excited to try that. And then honey from their bees, y'all. I'm so excited about this. Oh my gosh, I love honey in my tea every single night. Thank you guys so much. We really, really appreciate it. Definitely go check them out. They have a beautiful channel. Their kids are so cute. They have chickens. We absolutely love everything that they're doing.
As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe because every little bit helps, and we'll see you in the next one.
Can I help you, please?
Hi, are you joining us on our walk?
Not in my house. Don't even think about it.
Baby, don't you understand that we only get one